Alright guys, sorry about the delay in getting the fourth episode out. So, Fundamental 4 in my series for basically how to be successful in the gym. Fundamental 4 is diet. A lot of people now, they think, oh, all I've really got to do, go to the gym, you know, maybe walk a few extra steps and that's it. They're going to have a body like a Greek god within a month. Doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, changing your body fat percentage is all about calories in, calories out. Yes, you can do that by increasing your exercise and your output. The only way that works is if you are currently not gaining any weight. If you're currently gaining weight, just increasing the exercise will just either slow that down or stop it. You'd have to do a stupid amount in order to lose weight. Also, like I said, if you're into sports, like I said, if you want to be an athlete, rugby, football, strongman, powerlifting, you can't just eat crap all day, every day. You've got to eat structured foods. You've got to eat a good meal plan designed to help you perform the way your body should work. So I tend to find now an 80-20 approach seems to work on most people's diets. So what I do by 80-20, so 80% of my meals are single ingredient foods. So you look at obviously meats, eggs, you know, if you read the ingredient thing, there's literally one word there: vegetables, fruits, things like that. 20% then is what you want, so that allows you then to have like your cheese, your milk. If you want energy drinks, you can have your energy drinks. That way you're getting a good balance, you're not restricting anything, you're not going to be craving loads of crap come the evenings and then break diet because you've been too strict with yourself. And then it's just a case of get your calories and macros balanced for what you want. If it's weight loss, you need a calorie deficit. If you want to gain weight, you need to be in a surplus. If you want to maintain how you look and just get a better athlete, you need your maintenance calories, maybe a little bit more. I always advise a high protein diet. So I tend to go, if you're training vigorously, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is the biggest staple in the world. Everyone seems to do it, although the studies have shown for the general public anywhere from 0.6 grams to a gram per pound of body weight is sufficient. For me, because I train strongman 5 days a week, I do a lot of walking, then there's mobility work, everything add on top, I do stick to the gram per pound, maybe a little bit over. Fats then, I tend to say ideally around 20% of your diet should be your fat, and then whatever's left is your carbs. All depends on how your body works. I tend to find my body reacts better to a higher fat diet than carbs when it comes to energy. So I will eat a little bit of carbs for breakfast. I tend to eat low carb bread. Then lunchtime, usually before I train, I'll have my carb meal. So my main meal of the day, my lunch, will be things like spaghetti bolognese, something with a high dose of carbs. And then I will eat high carb fruits before training, usually bananas, apples, things like that. Everything after training then, it's lower in carbs, so it might be just a chicken stir fry but there's no noodles in it. It might be bolognese, no pasta. So it's basically lower the carbs come the evening, up the fat content. I just find my body reacts better. You've got to do what's best for you. Again, there are multiple diets out there. You've got the carnivore, you've got keto, if you really want to, you've got vegetarian, vegan, you've got all that. You do what suits you. You know, don't change your diet just because some fucking bellend on the internet told you to do it. And I've done multiple meal plans. Yes, they work if you can stick to them. The way my brain functions, I can't. So I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm full. Simple as that. It's worked for me. I've dropped over 50 kilos in body weight by doing that. Obviously that style of eating only works with the 80-20 plus protocol. I say if you're doing like 90 plus, you know, whole foods, because they tend to be lower in calories. You know, you eat, I don't know, let's just say chicken stir fry with no noodles in it. Chances are by the time you get full, you're probably only eating 5, maybe 600 calories, depending on portion size and what sauce you use. You go and eat a pizza though, you probably eat a large pizza. I mean, that's anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 calories, so you've got to be smart with your food decisions. On top of that then, hydration. Like I said, if you're not eating all this, it's no good unless you're drinking with it. Again, everybody's different on what they say you should drink. I got told a basic equation and it seems to be accurate. Everyone I've given it to always seems to be hydrated enough. And you take your body weight in kilograms times by 28. That will give you how many litres a day you should drink. If you're training that day or every training session you do, you add half a litre. So again, going forward, if you can get your diet in place, a good meal plan, something easy to stick to, half the battle, whether it's weight gain, weight loss or performance, is already done. You know, only 10% of your gains are going to be done in the gym. The rest is through recovery and eating. So that's the end of episode 4 now. I will be more regular with my posts. If you have any questions, comment down below. I will get them answered and there'll be a separate video going up for those. Until next time, enjoy.